as we think through what the priorities are at the ministry level, we hope that this information will help us to inform the donor of the gaps that still exist, to get them to appreciate the need for them to continue funding us.
Right now, there's a lot of focus on the implementation of learner-centered methodologies in teaching and learning, and Play Matter is one of those. And a lot of initiatives are going on. For example, there are curriculum reviews, there is a review of teacher education and training programs, and to capture some of these working initiatives, it's important to align them with the pre-service teacher training. And the opportunity now is that the Ministry of Education and Sports is reviewing the CPD framework for teachers in Uganda. And I've looked at, I'm aware of the methodology, the Play Matters methodology, and I'm privileged also to be the person leading the review of the CPD framework. And the whole framework is coming out. Play Matters is integrated already because all teachers in the country are supposed to undergo continuous professional development by the national team, as far as the national teacher policy proclaimed. And that has also been captured in the teacher bill, which was recently approved by Parliament. And therefore, when these programs start, there is going to be, the National Teacher Council is going to be set up to regulate the profession. And one of the things the council will be looking at is to enforce continuous professional development for teachers. And at that point, National Teacher Council is going to accredit CPD providers. And there is opportunity for, when this National Teacher Council is in place, there is opportunity for the Play Matters consortium to accredit with the National Teacher Council as one of the CPD providers. And in that, Play Matters, the program can be rolled out across the country. Yeah, one of my takeaways is that what Play Matters needs to do is to ensure it has data showing the strength of the model. And because government that doesn't act on rumors, there must be data. So for the program to be rolled out, it will be crucial to have data.
That I think is becoming critical, and we are moving from a phase where we've been having very reliable data to a point where we don't have sufficient data. And we will tell you that there are so many institutions that are failing to even submit data. So we think if we could incorporate in aspects that will help us to enhance the level of data that we have at school, because it speaks a lot to all of us, that would also be really very, very key for us.
The presentations that we've received included one from Play Matters that came from their study. And if I remember very well, they were talking about making recommendations to various actors that include the districts, that include the ministry, that include, of course, the CDC, but also teacher training. I think that is a thing I'm taking away, that most of the things recommended, most of the aspirations that we need actually are centered around teacher effectiveness.
I want to inform you that you have allies within the policy department. So anything that really relates to improving our education system. So me, I would pray that you give me information. I will always ensure that it reaches where you want it to reach. Either in writing or by word of mouth, but I prefer writing incidentally. That's why I was emphasizing, can you give us evidence so that we communicate? So I want to thank all of you for creating time to be part of this discussion, and also ensuring that we come up with information that will help us come up with frameworks that will improve our learning at the basic level.